Welcome to my top 5 choices for young adult literature for 2014. My name is Jess Garrett. I am a graduate student at Wright State University and a future educator. The books I will present today are 5 of my favorite reads for 2014. Sold by Patricia McCormick is a fictional novel about a 13-year-old girl who is sold into human trafficking by her family. Desperately poor, Lakshmi's father demands that she take a job to help support the family. Though she is promised she will become a maid in the city, she quickly learns that her innocence will be sold to the highest bidder. The worst part is that she can do nothing about it, especially since even the meager pay she receives is manipulated away from her. When the time comes for her to make a decision to risk everything and escape or continue to endure, what will Lakshmi choose? Patricia McCormick is a journalist and a writer. She released Sold in 2006 after producing several other novels about teen issues, including Cut and My Brother's Keeper. She has received such awards as the American Library Association Best Book of the Year, the New York Public Library Best Book for the Teenaged, and the Children's Literature Council's Choice. The Tension of Opposites by Christina McBride is a fictional novel inspired by true events. The story is told by Tessa, best friend of kidnapping victim Noelle. When Noelle disappears at the tender age of 13, Tessa puts her life on hold. She decides she does not want to experience anything without her best friend at her side. But when Noelle returns, things are different. Noelle now identifies herself as Elle and makes the choice to experience the things she has missed within a very short period of time. She engages in reckless behavior, bringing Tessa right along with her. Though resistant, Tessa accompanies Elle out of a sense of responsibility for her safety. When it is brought to Tessa's attention that she is choosing Elle's happiness over her own, Tess must decide what is more important. Christina McBride is a former educator and a graduate of Wright State University. She has published one other novel called One Moment and is currently writing her newest novel, A Million Times Goodnight. Infinity is the first novel in the Chronicles of Nick fantasy series by Sherilyn Kenyon. At age 14, Nick thinks he knows everything there is to know about the world. He is streetwise and tough, but nothing could have prepared him for the night his friends tried to kill him. He is rescued by a stranger and pulled into a world that he could have never imagined. Before he has a chance to process the fact that there is a non-human world that resides within the world he thought he knew, his classmates start to turn into flesh-eating zombies. He thought he had a hard life before, but things are just starting to get interesting. Sherilyn Kenyon is a famed author of both young adult and adult fantasy novels. She is famous for her Dark Hunter series and can regularly be found at the top of the New York Times bestseller list. Her Chronicles of Nick and Dark Hunter series are soon to be major motion pictures, and Dark Hunter is also being developed as a television series. Divergent is a dystopian novel produced by Virginia Roth and the first in a trilogy. Beatrice is turning 16 and must make the choice to leave her family and everything she knows to pursue a dream, or stay with her family and continue a life of selflessness. In her world, there are 5 factions. Factions that, when chosen, become your new family, where loyalty to the faction is a higher priority than loyalty to family. When Beatrice becomes Triss, she learns her world is full of danger for something she can't control. She is tested in a virtual environment created to produce and overcome fear, but when she learns she can control the environment, everything changes. Divergent is Virginia Roth's first novel, which has the tendency to disappear from the shelves, but is making a reappearance on the movie screen. John Green's The Fault in Our Stars is a riveting roller coaster of emotions. Hazel is struggling with terminal lung cancer and has a mission to live life so that when she dies, and she knows it's going to happen soon, she will impact a minimum amount of people. But when she meets Augustus at her weekly support group, he changes everything. Augustus has been in remission from his cancer since his leg was amputated and is determined to live life to the fullest. He refuses to let Hazel shut him out. Their friendship quickly turns into an epic love story. But when the tides turn, someone will have their heart broken forever. John Green has written several novels, including Looking for Alaska, Will Grayson, and An Abundance of Catherines. He has won such awards as the Michael L. Prince Award and the Edgar Allan Poe Award for Best Young Adult Mystery. The film rights for all his books, with the exception of Will Grayson, have been optioned to major Hollywood studios, with The Fault in Our Stars being released this year. If you would like more information on any of these novels or authors, they can be found on goodreads.com. Thanks for watching, and I wish you all happy reading.